From Keene, the Shire, the Liberty Media capital of the world, this is Daryl W. Perry, host of FPP Radio News for Tuesday, February 23rd, 2016. Silver is trading at $15.20 per ounce. Gold is valued at $1,220 per ounce. And according to BitcoinAverage.com, the average price of Bitcoin is $426. Antiwar.com reports at least 14 people, including 6 Afghan police and 8 civilians, were killed on Monday when a Taliban motorcycle bomber attacked a group of police near a medical clinic north of Kabul. 11 other people were wounded in the incident. The Taliban claimed responsibility for the attack, claiming it was an attempt to assassinate a local police commander. They insisted, however, that the civilian casualties happened when the police opened fire at random after the explosion. Parwan provincial officials presented the incident as an attack on the clinic itself, though it seems more likely that the Taliban would attack the police, as that is a common focus of their attacks in recent months. Police had previously claimed that the attack had taken place in a marketplace, not at the clinic. None of the officials identified the targeted local police commander, nor said whether or not he was wounded in the attack. FPP Radio News is brought to you by Bitcoin Not Bombs. Bitcoin Not Bombs is a launching pad for nonprofits and social entrepreneurs into the financial freedom of the Bitcoin economy. Bitcoin Not Bombs offers premium publicity campaigns designed to facilitate an organization's adoption of Bitcoin as a payment system and to fully capitalize on that decision in their fundraising efforts. Bitcoin Not Bombs is fully committed to being the hub of the nonprofit sector of the Bitcoin economy, maximizing the potential cross-promotion of all our clients and commercial partners. To learn more, visit bitcoinnotbombs.com. UPI reports the U.S. Department of Defense will submit a proposal by Tuesday to close the controversial Guantanamo Bay naval prison in Cuba, a move President Barack Obama has promised was coming from nearly his first day in office. Administration officials have been batting around ideas to close the prison for years, but the effort has picked up additional steam over the last year. On Monday, a Pentagon spokesman said they will submit a plan to Congress by Tuesday, the deadline for proposals on the endeavor. U.S. Navy Captain Jeff Davis said, "We understand that the deadline is Tuesday, and it's our intent to meet it." Davis added, "The plan is to submit to Congress what our thoughts are on the issue and what we see is a way ahead necessary to achieve the closure of Guantanamo and to specifically point out the need for legislative relief." Reports on detainee abuse, torture, and lack of formal charges against some detainees drew criticism from the national and international communities. Years later, officials in the George W. Bush administration faced increased condemnation when some of the supposed interrogation methods, like waterboarding or simulated drowning, were made public. Most of the detainees at Guantanamo Bay were ultimately tried or transferred, but 91 inmates are still captive there, which has made closing the prison difficult. Federal officials aren't sure where to send the remaining suspects, though, as staunch opposition has surfaced and resisted sending the inmates to any U.S. prison out of national security concerns. Since taking office in 2009, Obama's administration has transferred 151 inmates at Guantanamo to other countries. The Pentagon said on Monday that is a key question defense officials are trying to overcome. For nearly 40 years, Roberts & Roberts Brokerage has been a trusted source for buying and selling precious metals like gold and silver. They also take Bitcoin for precious metal purchases and have permanently removed the minimum purchase amount for all orders paid in the digital currency. Call Roberts & Roberts today for knowledgeable advice on buying and selling precious metals and a forward-thinking approach to new technologies. 800-874-9760 or visit online at rrbi.co. Reuters reports, under a proposal announced by a state lawmaker on Monday, fashion models who want to work in California would need a doctor to attest that they are a healthy weight and not suffering from an eating disorder. The bill proposed by California State Assembly member Mark Levine follows efforts in several countries to fight anorexia nervosa and other eating disorders among models who are relentlessly pressured to lose weight or lose work. Under his bill, which was introduced February 19th, modeling agencies would have to be licensed by the California Labor Commissioner and could be fined if they hire models who do not have a physician certifying they are healthy. Last spring, France banned excessive thinness in models. Israel enacted similar measures in 2013, while other countries like Italy and Spain rely on voluntary codes of conduct to protect models. As many as 40% of fashion models may suffer from eating disorders. This has been FPP Radio News, online at fppradio.com.